Greetings, Pisces. It's the Urban Alchemist here with your reading for April 29th through May 5th, 2019. Thanks for joining. If you haven't watched last week's video, please check that out so you'll understand the energies going into this week. And please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the link in the description below. Today, I'll be reading from the Tiny Tarot, which is a miniature version of the Rider-Waite deck. It actually fits in a keychain. That's pretty cool. We'll start by dividing the deck into 3 and recombining. All right, Pisces, the first card will be your theme for the week, followed by the energies going into the week, your challenge for the week, and the outcome / the results. All right, Pisces, your theme for the week. Pisces, you're going to want to move on to the future, but you're not really certain what lies ahead of you in your future. And that gives you a bit of like the blues. You feel a little like saddened because you're just unsure where you're headed. You know that you are heading somewhere, but you currently feel like you're drifting in life. And that's actually okay, but you feel a little down about that. You'd rather know exactly where you're going, what lies directly ahead of you. But what you will find is that it won't come to you soon, but eventually you will reach a point where once you hit that destination, you know exactly what lies ahead of you. Like everything will make sense. All the pieces of the puzzle will be in place. Your energy going into the week, Pisces, oh, you're moving very slowly. You're like thinking long term, and you are like cautious about every decision you make because you want to see some sort of return for all of your efforts. You also want to plant, like sow some really good seeds for the future. So you want to spend your time making moves that will have payback. And that makes you cautious about everything that you select to participate in and engage in. You are really motivated for the future right now, Pisces. Like you're really trying to move towards your destiny. You are on your path and you're trying to get the momentum going. You are in the driver's seat, which is great because you have a certain amount of control. So that's pretty cool. And it's just a matter of steadily making progress and moving towards those goals. You do have the support of Spirit, the universe, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides on the path that you are currently on. So it's just about taking the reins, especially in matters where you do have control, and moving forward. The things that you don't have control over, just let them be. Your challenge this week, Pisces, is that you have invested a great deal of time, energy, maybe even money in some sort of project, and it's just about to bear fruit. You're just about to see some results from all of that investment, but you kind of want to take a step back and assess the status of your project, and you want to make some last little adjustments or tweaks to maximize the yield that you're expected to receive from all of this investment, but it's a little too late for all of that. Like the work that's done is done. There's not much more room for adjustments to be made. You just have to be satisfied with the work that you have done and then receive what's due to you. Unfortunately, in this project, it's like you have a vision that you've been working towards and you're very particular about what you want to see, but you're working with other people and their understanding of the project, also their own vision and their contribution differ a bit. So you're having a bit of trouble reconciling their feelings about the project and their perspective with your own vision. You are probably more the visionary in the situation, so that's a very vital role and important. But I mean, you are working on this team where they're doing some of the more practical things, and they're they're financially backing the project or they're doing some more tactical things. So, y'all do have to find a way to work this out. And if it's too different, you do have to also maintain your own vision as well. And Pisces, y'all are the visionaries of the zodiac. So you probably have a really strong vision. And knowing my Pisces friends, it's probably hard to explain that to people that just aren't visionary like that. So, find a way to reconcile that, or if it comes down to it, just fight for your vision and trust that ultimately it will be for the benefit of the project. But that is causing some complications in the building process. And then what you'll become, Pisces, is you're really going to become just like super, super focus on your passion, what it is that moves you, what it is that excites you in life, wakes you up out of bed, and pursuing that, but in a really balanced way, which is cool. Like, you're not going to just abandon everything to pursue your passion, but you will definitely prioritize that, and you'll lead with passion and fire and inspiration, creativity, all those attributes that we love in a leader. You may find yourself in a leadership role, and you may have an opportunity to travel to experience this passion that really fires you up. You In this leadership role, like, it's funny that I mentioned visionary before, because you really are a visionary, and it's going to show. Like, you're going to be leading everybody around you onto a new level. Like, you already have a really good understanding of what everybody is about, what their role is, how they fit into the picture, their motivations, all these like complex things, and you understand them so well. It's like a dance. It's like choreography. Everybody has their like steps in their role that they play, and you're sort of like orchestrating it all, but you're leading this thing into the next level. And so anybody that's working your team is really lucky to have you at the helm, because you are transcending and you're bringing them with you. So that's really encouraging and inspiring, Pisces. Let's just go over this, a quick review once again. So the theme of the week is, like, you don't know exactly where you're going, but just make peace with that. Like, you may feel a little down because you can't see very clearly like what your next steps in life are, but just trust that you will get there eventually. And this is a period of waiting, drifting a bit. Just don't get too down about that. The energy going into the week is that you are making steady progress. You're slow to make any decisions, because you want to see fruit. You want to see reward for all of the effort that you put into things, and you want to make sure that it's going to be sustainable long term. That being said, you are on your path, and you are really moving towards your goals and your destiny. And you're in the driver's seat, which is a really cool thing. So you have a great deal of control. Your challenge for the week is to not try to make any adjustments, tweak whatever in this project, which is about to bear fruit. It's too late for that. Just sit back and let it unfold. That being said, you did work in a contentious environment where, like, you were trying to express your vision, your artistic vision for what you wanted out of this project to people who may not have been able to see it because they weren't the visionaries. And also, they're responsible for different aspects, so more tactical or more financial backing parts of this project. So you had difficulty marrying those two visions together. But what's done is done. Just hope that you get a nice yield or return on your investment. And the result is you will be in more of a leadership role, Pisces. You will be able to lead with that fire that you bring, that energy, momentum, enthusiasm, passion. And it may involve travel. Like, if you find yourself traveling with this project, don't be surprised. But you are the visionary, and you have a keen understanding of everybody, the way that they operate around you, the roles that they fill, their motivations, and you just understand everything so well. And now you are transcending, and you're kind of opening the door for everybody to join you. You are going to the next level, and it's a really exciting week ahead of you. Thank you for listening, Pisces. Like, share, and subscribe below. I'd love to hear your comments about this reading, and have a wonderful week.